Howdy do, folks. It's your old Uncle Jason here. Going to serve you up some spiritual breakfast from Our Daily Bread. So let's get into it, shall we? Today's Bible reading for Friday, September 27, 2024, is taken from the book of Proverbs, chapters 14, verse 7 through 16. 7 through 16. Here we go. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceiveth not in him the lips of knowledge. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of the fool is deceit. Fools make a mock at sin, but among the righteous there is favor. The heart knoweth his own bitterness, and a stranger doth not intermeddle with his joy. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. There is a way which seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Even in laughter the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness. The backslider in heart shall be filled with his own ways, and a good man shall be satisfied from himself. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. Well, that's some heavy word this morning, folks. Oh, I'm sorry, there's one more verse. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident. Let me see here. Rageth. Oh, I don't see anything in here with the concordance that might give a little bit more insight with that, but we'll go with it. Let's see here. The article today entitled Reckless and Careless is written by Win Collier. Lindsey Fern, also known as Holy Island, is a tidal island in England connected to the mainland by a narrow road. Twice a day the sea covers the causeway. Signs alert visitors to the dangers crossing during high tide. Yet tourists regularly disregard the warnings and often end up sitting atop submerged cars or swimming raised safety huts where they can be rescued. The tide is predictable, as sure as the rising sun, and the warnings are everywhere. You can't possibly miss them. Yet, as one writer describes, Lindsey Fern is, quote, where the reckless try to outrace the tide. Proverbs tells us that it's foolish to be reckless and careless. A reckless person has little regard for wisdom or wise counsel and doesn't practice attentiveness or diligent care for others. Wisdom, however, slows us down to listen and ponder so that we're not carried away by rash emotions or half-baked ideas. Wisdom teaches us to ask good questions and consider the implications of our actions, while reckless people charge forward with little regard to the relationship or consequences, or often truth. Prudent people give thought to their steps. While we'll sometimes need to act decisively or swiftly, we can resist recklessness. As we receive the patience of God's wisdom, He'll give us the guidance we need when we need it. As it was once said to me, knowledge is knowing that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. So there you go. There's a little insight to what wisdom actually is. So I'm going to let this one go for you, folks. I encourage you to restudy, dive in deep to the book of Proverbs, because that is what Solomon's wisdom is, where it's contained. People from all over the world traveled great distances to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And though his fall was great, his wisdom was greater. That even Solomon could fall victim to his own vices, as we often do. So, I'll leave you with this final word. Stay safe, stay blessed. As always, Stay in the shadow of the Almighty. This is your old Uncle Jason signing off.